Well, the story, as any political drama, it's always good to see from the perspective of the underdog, sort of. And being that it is based on true events, it just heightens it, because it's just like, well, what if this had really happened? So it's just very interesting. And I think that as audience, when they get to just see this prequel or this little tidbit of what is in store, I think that it'll make them, number one, probably want to go and research what this was all about, what's going on here in Kenya, and just be excited about the Sweet Justice, which will tell, more of the journey of those in the underground trying to fight for what's right.
I sought particular people out, particular crew members, particular cast members that I wanted to work with, that I thought would be good energy for me. People who I thought could help me to create what it is that I wanted to create, who could help me think about it, who would be positive people to bounce ideas off, who could bring their own skills to the table. And I'm happy to say that I was right. Everyone has just really gone above and beyond.
There was one major challenge for the location, which we shot, and just getting that production ready, because it was a very small space, and we just had to turn that into many things, a shop, a costume shop, a warehouse. It was challenging, but we got it together.
I felt great working with these particular actors and their performances. They, as I mentioned, my actors are people that I've known. I didn't hold auditions. I called each one individually and told them what it was that I wanted to do, and got, immediate, absolutely, let's go do it. My actors flew in from LA, from Atlanta, to come and do this project with me. Out of their own pockets, took their own expenses to come and help me to create this. And they brought 200% of their A game to the table, and just, took it to town, really took it upon themselves to embody the characters and tell the best story that they could. We did have some phone conferences to discuss just everything that we felt. There's so many issues to do with even just sort of the accents. We went as deep as talking about, where are these people from? What part of, what's their educational level? What part of the country are they from? Exactly what city, what town are we talking about? So therefore, how would, what schools did these people go to? So how would they sound? How would they pronounce this word? How would they think about this? What would their experience have been? The complexion of your skin versus the complexion of this other person's skin. What does that do in this kind of a relationship? What kind of things are these people thinking about? And they just really, really took it, as far as they could possibly take it, which is so exciting for a director to be able to work with that, with people who are actually, it was a collaboration. I didn't give them anything, it was completely a collaborative process of the best kind. Yeah.
For me, it was cool to see how all the cast and crew who came on board just become more and more devoted to the project and just pitching in to do whatever they can. And it became about the project, not about, a paycheck, or I'm just going to do this because someone asked me to do it or Ekwa asked me. Really, everyone was excited about the project. So that was the biggest thing that stood out to me about this production.
There's certain crew members that I wanted to work with, like Kia, who's my co-producer, like Milton, who was my director of photography, like Virginia, who was my art director, like Carlos, who's my sound designer. People like that I actually wanted to collaborate with and didn't want to have to wait for years and years to do that. So, I thought it would be great to just put something together. I went after a group of people that I knew and told them what it was that I wanted to accomplish. And so they were on board, and then in the places where I had gaps, they brought other people that they thought would fit to the team or to the project, to my personality, to their personalities, people that they love to work with, and so it became this really amazing love fest, so to speak. Just everyone really stepping up. It was a very beautiful union. I would love for all of my productions in the future to be that way. I think it makes a very big difference to work with people that get you. Post-election violence, Kenyans working together, young people, love, those are all issues that people think have various feelings about. It's a very wide spectrum of how people feel about those things. So I expect to get a very wide spectrum of response in terms of people loving it and hating it and being offended by it and feeling like it was spot on and feeling like it was talking about them and feeling like those people completely can never exist. I expect the full gamut of response to this film, which is great. The purpose of this was not for people to love my film. It's certainly not for people to hate my film, but it's to get people to think and to feel. And as long as you're doing that, however that takes place, then great. My job has been done. As long as you're thinking and feeling about something, I'm very happy, and my goal would have been met.